Welcome back to another edition of SAC News. I'm Yetzel Gonzalez.
And I'm Catherine Gensler. Thanks for joining us.
With all the dirt and trucks on campus, it's hard to imagine what everything will look like when the construction crew finally leaves. These artist renderings give us an idea of what the campus will look like. The new quad area will have more seating areas for students in the form of semicircle seating areas and square benches. These areas will also have power outlets. New paths cutting through the campus are expected to have landscaping that uses less water than traditional landscaping. The new outdoor amphitheater is expected to be a place where events like career fairs and club meetings could take place. It will be outfitted with a theater-grade lighting and sound for outdoor performances. A new fountain is also expected, and walkways on the west and east side of the campuses are expected to be open in the fall of 2017. Construction for the entire quad area is expected to be completed sometime in late 2018.
Anyone can make their mark in Santa Ana College with the BRIC campaign. The College Foundation is raising funds for their Centennial Scholarship Program. For $100, you can purchase a brick and personalize it. The bricks can be up to 3 rows and 20 characters. The bricks will be placed around a tree between the library and the administration building. Go to sac.edu and click on Foundation for more information about the BRIC campaign or to buy your brick online.
Just weeks before the spring semester, engineers found that the music building was structurally unsound.
Reporter Katie LeCarey has the story of the music department's move into the U building.
This post-apocalyptic landscape was the U building, which was scheduled for demolition. Today, however, the building has new life as the music department's temporary home.
Folks from the district had to come over here with architects and actually design a music department for us. There were the rooms that you're seeing here, they weren't configured at all like what you're seeing. They were, they were just open spaces, or some of the spaces were in a state of disarray because of the planned demolition.
The facility here is a lot cooler this semester.
Students and professors are happy with the new facilities, and they don't want to abandon the U building. But they know in the fall they will have to return to their old building.
I guess we have to summarize it. They did such a good job that we don't want to leave. But we know that we knew that we'd have to move out of here again.
Reporting on construction, I'm Katie LeCarey, Santa Ana College News.
The Santa Ana Theater Department is trying something new this semester by presenting 2 plays at the same time on their small stage. The head of the theater department decided to put on 2 shows on what's known as the black box stage to give students a taste of what professional theater is like. SAC students had only 5 weeks to build the shared sets, gather props, and rehearse the shows. Actor and tech crews were thrown off by the quick turnaround, but were able to really put together the 2 shows.
In the fall, we'll do some large show in Phillips Hall in the first 8 weeks, and then we will do 1 or 2 black box shows the second 8 weeks. If that could be our regular season, right, that would be perfection.
If you're interested in either of the black box shows, you can still catch them for the next 2 weeks.
Who you gonna call? Santa Ana's Frida Cinema is showing the original Ghostbusters film. The free screening will be shown on the rooftop of the 4th Street parking structure behind the theater. Make sure to bring your own chairs and blankets. You can grab something to eat before the movie at local restaurants or get concessions at the Frida. The screening is May 28th at 8 p.m. Go to the Frida's website for more information about this rooftop screening and other upcoming events.
Folks got to sink their teeth into some of the popular Santa Ana eateries for a good cause. The event is called Best Taste of Santa Ana and raises money for the Assistance League. Tucked between 3rd Street and Sycamore, the event featured specialty dishes from 20 local restaurants. Along with the food, there was live music and wine. Visitors could also bid on silent auction items, with the proceeds going to the Assistance League. The money raised will benefit students in need.
It's an important function for us, and the end result is we help the students that are referred by the school system by clothing them for school. That means shoes, backpacks, school supplies, uniforms.
The Assistance League of Santa Ana met their goal, selling every ticket they had. Donut lovers took a challenge over the weekend. Participants of all ages came together in Irvine to complete a 5K donut run challenge. At the halfway point of the race, runners stop for their first challenge, eat some delicious donut holes, and have a drink. Then at the finish line, the runners receive their next prize, a glazed donut. They even get a donut-adorned medal for finishing the run. One runner talked about what makes this race so fun.
And obviously I like food, and they were advertising the donut race, so I was like, what better chance to do things I love? Well, especially donut eating, but you know, running's good for you too, so what better excuse to dress up like a donut?
Again, thank you so much for joining us today.
The Great Donut Run is associated with the Urban Health Alliance Race for the Environment charity.
Coming up, how you can get your paws on some pets in need of a good home.
And a party that turned into a global event.
My name is Kevin. I'm a military veteran returning to school, and I'm a student at Santa Ana College. I went to an art school in Los Angeles for 2 years. I realized things were getting pricey and expensive. I was tired of hearing my parents talk about the financial issues we have. At the same time, I also had a desire ever since I was a little kid to join the military. So I enlisted in the United States Air Force for 4.5 years, and immediately at the same time I got out of the military, I got hired at Disney. I chose online classes because I'm able to have time management with my priorities outside of school and also with school. I'm able to control my life. My advice for a student thinking about taking online classes is you got to be on top of your game. You have to make sure you have time to do your online classes. It might be easy to forget that you have homework due and quizzes to take. So you just definitely got to be on top of it. I would say online classes are just the same type of difficulty as face-to-face class. Do the coursework, read the chapters, take the quiz. You still have deadlines just like actual classes. It's been a year, and I'm able to speed up the process where I'm going to be getting my associate's degree this December, and we'll be transferring for spring. So online classes definitely helps me reach my end goal faster.
Dachshund enthusiasts turned out for the Wild Wiener Roundup to kick off the dog days of summer. Dogs could explore, race, and enjoy frozen yogurt from Orange County's first food truck catering exclusively to dogs. The event was organized by several Dachshund rescue groups, and the money raised at the event will fund medical care for special needs Dachshunds and adoption programs. After all of the excitement and racing, this pup is dog-tired. Go to dr.org to find out more about adopting or fostering a Dachshund in your home.
Santa Ana Zoo was one of the 120 zoos and aquariums from North America to participate in this year's Party of the Planet.
Party for the Planet, a combination of Earth and Endangered Species Day, was honored at the Santa Ana Zoo. Combining education with fun, teachers, students, and volunteers from around the county came together to spread awareness about protecting and conserving our planet's animals and natural resources. Santa Ana College students have their own way of getting kids excited about saving the planet.
Displaying these conservation catchers, so you just pick a number, and after you play the game, okay, we have a fun little conservation facts and ways to get the children, excited about conservation. So these are fun little ways to help some of these endangered species, find a home.
Face painting, as well as arts and crafts, were just a couple of the activities used to spread awareness. Parents and children learn together the importance of preserving the environment so that future generations may enjoy our planet as much as we do today. The Santa Ana Zoo provide a sanctuary for anyone looking to make a difference.
Santa Ana Zoo is probably one of the more welcoming places. They had it very easy to set it up for us. I feel like this is probably the place to volunteer. Maybe not because they have a huge premises, but definitely because it's a very warm and welcoming environment, and I definitely feel like they could have the extra support.
With events like Party for the Planet, they hope to educate and guide young minds into a cleaner, more resourceful future. With SAC Student News, I'm Juan Padilla reporting.
That will wrap up this episode of SAC News.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to check out our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. We'll see you next time.